Okay, welcome everybody. We're very glad you came out tonight. We're here this afternoon to recognize a celebratory milestone. After 7 months of closure, we finally opened tonight the Minnetonka Boulevard Bridge over Highway 100. This, of course, represents significant progress in this project. It represents really a connection that was made before, but we've reconnected. We've reconnected our communities, we've reconnected the people of the communities, and we've reconnected the economy as well with the businesses in the communities. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Scott Mcbride. I'm the district engineer for the Metro District of MnDOT, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening, and it's certainly my honor to be part of a celebration like this. The first thing I thought I'd do is talk a little bit about remembering why it is that we're doing what we're doing. Highway 100, of course, has been in need of a repair for quite some time. There are over 135,000 cars that travel that roadway every day, and this project is to accommodate that traffic. It's to make for safer traffic, and it's to help economic development in this part of the region and the whole West Metro area. Anybody who has lived around here for very long at all knows that this project has been 15 plus years in the making. We have been working on this with the community for a long, long time. And of course, anybody that lives around here today also knows, and we must also remember, that any project like this has impacts on a community. This progress, of course, comes with what I'll call the pain of disruption. There's no question that a project like this disrupts the community. It means detours, it means closures. There are setbacks in the project, there are successes within the project, but it does have an impact on everybody who lives and works and does business in this area. These projects are not easy, and they impact people. They impact the community and the fabric of the community, and they impact the businesses within the community. But there really is only one way that MnDOT knows to try to do these projects right, and that is to really partner with everybody that we possibly can. So that means the residents, the community around, the city, the school districts, anybody that we can talk to, we want to hear from to try to make these things go as best as we can. So we work with the community and our partners as much as we can. So what I'd like to do right now is thank a whole bunch of people that really deserve thanks. First, I'd like to thank the St. Louis Park City Council, city staff, police and fire staff. They have been a fantastic partner in this project. And when I mentioned for 15 years, they have been waiting a long time for this project. And it finally came, when it became their turn, they were ready to do this project with us. That old saying, it takes a village. It really took the whole village here to get this project done. The city never strayed from their vision of getting this project done, and this is a result of that vision. I'd also like to thank the St. Louis Park Public Schools, its public school district, and of course the neighborhood private schools as well. Throughout this whole project, they have remained student focused. They've endured changes to bus routes, bus stop locations, a lot of on-the-fly changes as construction tends to happen. So they have been a great partner in this as well. I'd also like to thank our faith communities in the area. Enduring construction activities during services and events is never an easy thing. Having people simply get to your services and events during construction is never an easy thing. So thank you very much to our faith communities. Thanks also to Metro Transit and the many transit riders we have in this area. Schedules had to change. Locations of bus stops had to change. Again, sometimes on the fly and very quickly, depending on construction schedules. So thank you very much to all of those patient riders. A great thanks as well to our local businesses, our business associations, and our chamber for helping to really engage the business community in this project. It really helped us to understand the needs of the business community, which we need very much. We learned a lot of lessons on this project from that engagement as well, lessons that we can take to other projects around the region as well. And finally, last but certainly not least, the people of St. Louis Park. We've worked closely with neighborhood associations. Thank you very much for your patience and support throughout this. We have to thank the traveling public. They probably can't hear us because it's too loud down on Highway 100 right now, but they have had to put up with a lot of inconvenience as well. And of course, the one thing we do know as well, while this is a celebration, this project is not complete. We still have another winter and another season of construction to go. That will require continued patience and support of everybody here and many others. There are more bridges to build, there are more pavement to put down, and as always, the ideas and thoughts that you all have and our partners have are welcome within this. So we want to make this project better as we go. So thank you very much. And for more questions, I'd like to introduce a couple of staff members here. Where are Steve and Nariman?
Nariman's right behind you.
Okay. Right here is Nariman Vanaki. Nariman is our project engineer for this. He's on the project every day. He's the one responsible for building that. And is Steve still here? Steve Barrett is in the background there. Steve Barrett is our resident engineer. He works with Nariman as well. They're responsible for building this. For detailed questions about what goes on every day, Nariman is your guy. He's here to answer questions. So with that, thank you very, very much. And I'd like to introduce our next speaker. Our next speaker is from our partner, St. Louis Park, and he is now serving as the Mayor Pro Tem, and that is Greg Lindberg. Please help me welcome Greg.
Thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. It's exciting, and I'm pleased to be here this evening as we mark a milestone in this project, about the halfway point as the Minnetonka Boulevard Bridge is open. So thank you for joining us. Anyone who's been involved in a construction project, whether it be a bathroom or a kitchen remodel, knows that there are sometimes some inevitable and unexpected challenges, and certainly, as Scott has pointed out, we've had a little bit of that pain of disruption in our community, but nevertheless, we know that we have some bumps in the road, but we are pleased that both MnDOT, the city, our businesses, our neighborhoods, our residents have come together to ensure the success of this very important project. So thank you to everyone who's been a part of that patience and been a part of the project. Despite that short-term pain for all of us, our businesses, our commuters, everyone passing through the city of St. Louis Park, we're building a long-term successful future in our transportation system. And I was reminded as I was driving from the West Metro this evening to get here that there is that pain of disruption as I was slowly crawling through traffic. But nevertheless, it reminded me that transportation projects are truly critical for the future of our city, for our long-term success, both in the traveling public, our economic development, and it certainly excites me for future projects that we have coming up, like Southwest Light Rail in just a few years. So thank you to all of you who have demonstrated extraordinary patience through this time. And most importantly, thanks for joining us this evening as we celebrate a true milestone in this project. And I'm looking forward, certainly, and I'm sure many of you are, to driving home to the west, or to the west, excuse me, over the new bridge. So thank you. Very much appreciate you being here. Certainly, remember to grab some cookies and refreshments on your way out, and I will turn it back over to Scott.
Thank you, Greg, and we are going to, while the bridge is already open, we are going to gather for a symbolic ribbon cutting over here.
There you go. Marshall, you gotta look at this.